council meeting to order. Please rise for the prayer and pledge of allegiance.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good evening, everybody. Missed one meeting and I'm rusty. Yeah, sorry. All right, we will move to item D, the approval of minutes. In the absence of any objections or corrections, the minutes shall stand approved from the October 6th, 2025 regular council meeting. Brittany did a wonderful job there. Thank you again for filling in for Brittany. Those minutes have been approved. We will move to item E, citizen communication. If there's anyone in attendance that would like to address council for any matters outside of the agenda, now would be the time to do so. Good evening. If you could, just state your name and address for the record, and then you'll have 5 minutes.
Okay, well, I don't think it'll take me that long. My name is Cynthia Myers, and I live at 753 Strong Street, Napoleon, Ohio, 43545, just in case you want to know.
Thanks, Cynthia.
I think you all pretty much are aware of my presence. It's been in the back row for the last 3 months, and I have been learning and finding out how this city council works, and so that I can apply it when I get elected. I like those seats back there, but as you were mentioning, those seats look just a little bit more comfortable, and I'm ready to move. So that's it. Do you have any questions for me?
So what made you decide to run for council?
I have a friend who is upset because things are not getting done that she needs to be getting done. She wants to be getting done, and I thought one way to help her is to secure a seat on city council. Anybody else will come on. Okay.
Thank you,
Well,
Cynthia.
well, thank you. I appreciate all the information that you've given me in the last few months. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Anybody else? Good evening.
Hello, I'm Shelley Conroy. I live at 401 Jans Road here in Defiance. Lived here for 28 years and love it. My interests are the homeless. We have a homeless problem. I would like to help address that. My other interest is infrastructure and seeing the city grow. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Shelley. Anyone else? Good evening.
You said
Name and address?
Name, address.
And then you have 5 minutes. Yes, sir.
So Addison Gray, 935 Haley Avenue. You all know the postal code, but just coming up here, say that, you know, just saying hi as an Eagle Scout, hoping to help the city. Any of you guys have any questions? No?
Oh, what made you decide to run? Last the same.
Same question. I had determined way back in 2004, wherever I wound up having a house, I was going to seek to improve the community I wound up in. And after 9.5 years of searching for a house, I wound up in Napoleon. And now that I've been here a few years, I've kind of gotten a lay of how this area works, considering I grew up outside Grand Rapids and then spent nearly a decade looking for a house. So that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else? All right, sounds good. Well, thank you all for sharing tonight, and welcome back to those familiar faces. We'll move to item F, reports from council committees. F1, the electric committee did not meet on October 13th, 2025 due to lack of agenda items. The water, sewer, refuse, recycling, and litter committee did not meet on October 13th due to lack of agenda items. The municipal properties, building, land use, and ED committee did not meet on October 13th due to lack of agenda items. And lastly, the Parks and Recreation committee did not meet on October 20th due to lack of agenda items. Item H, introduction of new ordinances and resolutions. H1 is ordinance number 041-25, an ordinance approving the execution of an efficiency smart schedule with American Municipal Power, Inc., and declaring an emergency. Is there a motion?
Motion?
Second?
Thank you. Lori?
Thank you. Don't know why I'm in the wrong spot here. Oh, well.
Definitely going the wrong way.
Definitely going the wrong
Yeah.
way, but that was not the first read. Okay. So that's working, and that's gonna be all down there, so.
All right.
So this is to renew the city's contract with the Efficiency Smart. As Kevin stated in our last meeting, the monthly cost for this program is approximately $19,000 per month. This is included in our monthly bill to AMP, which averages a little over $1 million a month. So we find that participating, and Kevin, you can help me out on this a little bit if you think I miss on anything, but participating in any of AMP's programs does go into the calculation that reduces our cost for capacity for the members. So I believe that with the Efficiency Smart contract, we're actually contributing to that cost, and that's, I think, was a little bit confusing when they did the presentation that day. As members of AMP, the number of services that we participate in helps us in our charges for capacity. So I just needed a little nod there. You guys go in the right direction, Kevin. So I guess in conclusion that that by the capacity cost reduction for Napoleon, as well as the virtue as an economic development tool, and also, of course, the benefit that it brings to our customers, that it probably ends up paying for itself over the term of the 3-year contract. But that's what we have. I know this is for your discussion.
Thank you, Lori.
Mhm.
Kevin, anything you'd like to add?
No, I mean, I guess what I'll add is that when we say it's 19,000 is per month, that could be a lot if it was a standalone entity, but because this is part of the AMP bill, which is next month is 1.1 million, it's a small percentage of what we gain for that value of that. My advice would be that we pass these under 3 reads and we keep the program, because it is a valuable resource, I believe, for the city of Napoleon as well as with the utility department, that when we can have an outside entity, so it's not somebody that the city of Napoleon would necessarily go into businesses and critique and have them be able to save energy, is a valuable resource for us.
Thank you, sir. All right. Any feedback from council? Questions, comments? I will say, I think the partnership with Joey and Efficiency Smart has been great, at least through my time with council, so excited to renew that agreement with them. All right, and please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Russ?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
All right, that'll move to second read. Item H2 is resolution number 042-25, a resolution approving the provisions of a certain collective bargaining agreement between the City of Napoleon, Ohio, and Freedom Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, AFL-CIO Local 3859, for the term commencing from December 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2028, authorizing the city manager to execute the same and declaring an emergency. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Lori?
Thank you, Council President. At this time, I would like to ask that that this be removed from the agenda as we're not quite there. We need a little more time for discussion.
Billy, motion to remove it?
Council
Can we
President,
table it?
Council President can remove it.
Okay.
If you table it, then you gotta untable it next time, so you might as well just take it off.
All right. Sounds good. I will remove that resolution from the agenda this evening and look forward to it in the future. Item H3 is resolution number 043-25, a resolution approving the provisions of a certain collective bargaining agreement number 2016 MED 080802 between the City of Napoleon and Local 240 Napoleon Police Officers Association, IUPA, AFL-CIO, for the term commencing from December 1st, 2025 through November 30th, 2026, authorizing the city manager to execute the same and declaring an emergency. Is there a motion here?
Motion.
Second. Thank you. Lori?
Thank you, Council President. This is the agreement that was agreed upon with the police department earlier at the beginning of my term here as city manager, and we are now able to bring it to you for approval.
I'll open the floor up to council. I will say with the admin change from Andy to Lori, I'm very appreciative of the police union working with Andy and Lori to sign that temporary agreement. So just want to say thank you. All right, and please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
Item I, second reading of ordinances and resolutions. I-1 is ordinance number 037-25, an ordinance amending certain City of Napoleon traffic schedules, specifically Schedule 1, on-street parking prohibited on certain city streets as listed in the attached Exhibit A, and repealing ordinance number 005-22, and declaring an emergency.
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Lori?
Thank you. These are the necessary updates to the city's traffic schedule to restrict the on-street parking on Claremont Avenue due to the number of driveways along that street. This was never changed after the school had been torn down, so just cleaning it up.
All right. Questions or comments? All righty, and please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany? Yes. Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
That will move to the third reading. Item I-2 is ordinance number 038-25, an ordinance amending the City of Napoleon rules, terms, and conditions governing the sale of electrical service, specifically Rule 12 and Rule 26, Appendix A, and declaring an emergency. Do we have a motion?
Second.
Thank you. Kevin, you want this one?
Yes, thank you, Council President. This is the second read of the changes to Rule number 12 and number 26 regarding the electrical fees. There's no changes from the first read nor from the Finance and Budget Committee. We just ask that we continue to move this along in the third reads unless anyone has any questions.
Any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns? All right. I'm hearing none, and please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany? Yes. Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
That will move to third read. Item I-3 is resolution number 040-25, a resolution approving the provisions of a certain collective bargaining agreement number 2026 MED 080777 between the City of Napoleon and Local 3363 International Association of Firefighters for the term commencing from January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2028, authorizing the city manager to execute the same and declaring an emergency. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Lori?
Thank you, Council President. This is our, the city's 3-year contract agreement with the fire department. commencing on January 1st.
Sounds
Any
good.
questions about it, or I can add more? I'm sure you've read it.
Any questions, thoughts? Comments? And in my discussions with Lori, it sounded like this negotiation went very well, so
Yes.
again, thank you to the Firefighters Association. And please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany? Yes. Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
All right, so now I'll move to third read. So will we. Item J is third reading of ordinances and resolutions. There are none this evening. Item K is good of the city. K1 is discussion or action, approval of the power supply cost adjustment factor for October 2025 as PSCA 3-month average factor 0.00913 and JV2 0.059986. Lori.
I'm gonna let Kevin do a little
Kevin.
explanation on this.
Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Council President. So this is our monthly power supply cost adjustment factors, and they're within range of what we've had before. So there's really nothing more that I could add to that. However, with that being said, I believe it was placed with your agenda today. There is a possibility, or there will be future rate increases, so this is just as more as, I want you guys, well, first of all, I'd like you guys to approve these power supply cost adjustment factors. But just forewarn that in the future, we may have slight increases for an additional cost or over cost of some budgeted items in what's called AFEC, which is the AMP Fremont Energy Center. So our facility in Fremont that produces about 32% of our electricity power for the city of Napoleon, that we are an owner of or part of joint venture of. We, in the future, may see that increase because they've had unexpected things they have to fix, and the budget increased about 1.5 million. Now, because of this, and this sheet is, I believe, with you, and I can give this to Jen for you on the press here, is that to offset these unexpected 1.5 million, the AMP board, which I'm not on the AMP board anymore, so it wasn't me, but the AMP board decided that they have to make increases to their amount that they charge their customers. So we're gonna see it's gonna be very minimal as it spreads out amongst a lot of people, but that could cause a little bit of a temporary bump in our rates moving forward. How much, we'll have to wait and see. But getting back to that, I would like for council to approve these rates for the next month.
Any time frame on the Fremont increase?
It says here that they're gonna do it between October 25th through December 26th power, so remainder of 2025 to 2026. We received this information, Lori and I did, on the AMP board meeting, which was last Thursday, when the board voted to increase that. At that point, we've already received our invoice for this month, so it'd be moving forward, starting with the invoice that we'd receive in November.
All right, thank you for the information. Yes, ma'am.
So as far as the fixes that went into play, do we know, is this like a Band-Aid fix? Is this gonna be more the duration for the cost of what we're putting into it?
What I understand, or no, I could speak highly of, is that when AMP sees these are not Band-Aid fixes.
Okay.
If we're talking 1.5 million, this is a fix that is for more of the long term. This is a facility that they want up and running for many years to come. And so things sometimes do happen, and when you've got working parts and spinning metal to create energy. But no, this would not be a let's fix it and push it down to the following year. Everything that I've seen on repairs that need to be done through AMP and the information I've given at all their energy sources, let's do it right the first time with that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Any other questions? If not, can we have a motion to approve the power supply cost adjustment factor, please?
Motion?
Second.
Thank you. And please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany? Yes. Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
All right, that has been approved. Thank you, Kevin. Item K2 is discussion or action to approve the city finance director to enter into an agreement with J.P. Moeller LLC to assist in recouping the various fuel taxes.
Yeah, thank you, Council President. What I'm asking for is just the council give me the approval to enter an agreement with J.P. Moeller LLC. What they will do for us is that this is a company that has reached out to me, and I've had some conversations with them, as well as I followed up on some of their cities that they already do work for. This is a company that wants to audit our fuel usage, which we keep track of department usage, and anything that is not on the road, they will make an effort to appeal to the state of Ohio to receive some of the gas tax back to the city of Napoleon. Right now, we don't receive any of that back because we've never really done this. So they're a new company to us that would do that for us. So for example, any fuel costs that we have, like with the golf course, because that would be mowers that aren't on the road to golf carts that aren't on the road, they could look at the cost of that, or the gallons, or the cost that we spent on that, and then recoup some of the road taxes for that. They could also do it for other safety services and vital services that we do. For example, it's argued that our garbage truck and our recycling truck, that's even though it's on the road, because that's a public use, then a portion of some of the taxes may be able to come back to us. There's no promises on how much money they could get back to us until they audit us. So what they would do is they would just take a look at our fuel records, see what they could do for us, and then at that point, if it's not worth our time, then we could just stop right there. If we do move forward with it then, and they are successful in retaining some money back for us, they do take a fee. It's 25% fee, but 25% of nothing is still nothing. If it's $1,000, we get $750 back, but if it's $5,000, we could get more. So this is sort of a trial run for us on this, and I'm just asking for you guys' permission to sign the engagement letter. There's no upfront cost to us to do this. So,
Any questions from the council? Yes, ma'am.
So then how far back are they gonna audit? Is it just 25 or?
I believe they can't go back more than 3 years with that. So we're going to start with that. The nice part about it is that we have WEX cards, and how the city of Napoleon does their fuel is it's tagged by department, and it's also tagged by a vehicle for the most part. So I could tell you how much fuel say for example, the city manager car uses, or the police chief car uses, because that's how we keep records of that. So on our end, it's very easy to audit, to go, this is the rec department, and so the trucks that they use on the road to help maintain, the parks, we wouldn't be able to do, but this is the portion that we use for their lawnmowers. It's going to be a little legwork on our part, but it's not going to be extensive for us to be able to separate those out for them.
And then how do we manage their audit process going forward? Is that something that you'll be hand in hand with them, or do we get into a portal they're working on, or?
This is not a commitment it's a commitment for like about a year, or a year or two. I'd have to double check with that, but after that, it's just a matter that we would give them our records, they would work at the audit, we could review it, and then they would submit it to the state.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking permission to join this. I don't know how much funds we're gonna get back, but right now we get back nothing.
Thank you.
Any questions? Anything else? Okay, do we have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. And please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
That has been approved. Thank you, Kevin. We'll go around the table. Lori, can I start with you?
Sure. I just wanted to remind all of you that the CIC's annual meeting is this Thursday. We have a table reserved for the city of Napoleon, so if any of you would like to attend, you're welcome to do that. I've had 3 responses so far, so just waiting to see if we'll have our table full or not. If we need to fill it up with staff, we can do that. Also, got a notification, I'm not sure, you probably did also, that there's ribbon cutting Wednesday for a new business, the Vital Infusion and Med Spa at the Emporium. So I know they appreciate it when you can show up for those things if anyone's available. That's at 5 p.m. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Lori. Billy?
Nothing for me, thank you.
Jordan?
I know this one's been discussed a ton, but have we heard any more feedback on railroad crossings and when, if, how those will be repaired? I keep getting hit up, especially the one on Oakwood. Like,
Yeah.
we had a really nice road put in, it's fantastic, and then all of a sudden you get a bone jarring shock as you go across that railroad. I know it's not us, I know it's not whatever, but has anybody heard anything?
I've had a number of conversations with people, and I would say probably the most impactful would be someone from ODOT.
Okay.
And they just said it's just very hit or miss and difficult. You really can't tell them to do anything. So I know they've talked about coming in to work on that, but there's been nothing reported to us.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it, make sure it's at the forefront. I know that it is, but
Yes. Mhm.
anything that we can do. Appreciate it.
Sure. Bobby?
Nothing.
Ken?
I have nothing.
Mr. Mayor?
I have nothing today.
Brittany?
I have nothing.
Dr. Dave?
I have
Tom?
nothing, thank you.
Kevin?
Just a couple quick updates on the budget. I think it's going well, and we'll be prepared for the November meetings, November 10th and 11th. Did I get those
7th and
days right?
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th. All right, we'll be here 7th
Got the
and
long
8th.
PTO days.
Okay. So tomorrow, we have some informal meetings with department heads that are in the Capitol to go over to see like what's in needs with that. And then been going on along with Lori to bring her up to speed on how we budget and where we're going. And then we will have the informal visits with the department heads here within the next week and a half. There's a couple outliers, of course, but overall, we got a pretty good group of department heads that are conservative with their numbers, so that's where we stand.
Anything else? No? All right. I don't have anything to add, but we did have a request to go into executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official. If we could have a motion to introduce that, please.
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. And please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
And we're just gonna do elected officials for now.
One yesterday, so anything can happen.
Now who doesn't believe in miracles?
All right, we will reconvene. Can we have a motion to come out of executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official?
Motion?
Second.
Thank you. And please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
All right, no action taken there. Item 3 is approved payment of bills and financial reports. In the absence of any objections or corrections, the payment of bills and financial reports shall stand approved. Hearing none, they will stand approved. Do you have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you. And please call the roll.
Bobby?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
All right, we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.